Today I'm gonna make the most delicious, creamy Chipotle ranch enchiladas, chicken enchiladas, that you'll ever see for two people, 2 to 3. I've got, let's see, I have low carb tortillas here, and so let's see, how many is in the package? So there's 6 left in here. That's plenty for 2 to 3 people, depending on how big an eater you are. These are not burrito size. These are like a soft shell taco size, so they're a little smaller, and that makes it perfect. In this dish, I have half, and in this dish, I have half. And what I did was about 2/3 of a brick of cream cheese to 1 can of creamy chicken and mushroom soup. I know, once in a while, it's okay. Heat it up till you can mix it really good. And then we're gonna open up, and you know, I should bring you in close so you can see this, but we're gonna be using Thrive's freeze-dried green chilies. We're also gonna use Thrive's onions. I don't have to chop onions, they're freeze-dried onions chopped. We're gonna have some ranch dressing, some chipotle powder, which is a smoked jalapeno, some red pepper flakes, a little bit of enchilada sauce. I bought this one to try, just to see how I like it, and then a can of home canned chicken breast. And we're going to use the broth that's in here to refresh our vegetables, our green chilies and our onions. So let me bring you in close. If you like this kind of stuff, go hit that thumbs up button right now. It doesn't even pause the video. And down below, after you're done with the video, you can go down and check out my Thrive website where you can get your own green chilies. They're delicious, and you can never have to chop onions again. Anyways, and then go join up on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Linda's Pantry Facebook page. Join up and get in on the conversation and say hi. Okay, guys. Do you guys make chicken enchiladas? If you have a really good recipe, I would love it if you would post it for everyone to see in the comment section below. But for now, come on in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna drain off this chicken. And I did this in June. And I always put herbs de Provence in my chicken, but it doesn't take over, so it'll be okay. I'm gonna drain this off into a little dish here, and I can refresh my peppers and onions in this. Okay. Ooh, doesn't that broth look good? And this is just beautiful chicken broth. Okay, and I probably don't need quite that much, so I'm gonna get a different little bowl, and we'll use what we need out of there. Okay, so let's get our Thrive veggies. For this recipe, because this is for, you know, 2 people, I want to make sure that we keep our portions in check. I love peppers though, so I'm doing 3 tablespoons of green chilies and 2 tablespoons of onion. Yes, okay, maybe 2.5. I like onion too. Okay, and now let's pour a little bit of that broth right over the top. It's just going to give it a little bit of added flavor while these refresh. And what I mean by refresh is they come back, instead of dehydrated and reconstituting, it comes back to the fresh state they were in when they freeze dried them. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So I probably could have done away with a little bit of that liquid, but that's okay. Ooh, that looks good, and I think I need more peppers, so I'm gonna put another heaping tablespoon. That'll help. Can't have too many peppers. These aren't hot. They're just like a mild chili that you get in the can in the grocery store. They're just really good. I've got them in serious bulk because I don't ever want to be without them again. Okay, now we're good. I'm gonna set this aside for a second. And what I'm gonna do is, this bowl is gonna be for my chicken mixture, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead with my chicken, and the chilies are gonna go in there too. This is gonna be my topping. Okay, so go ahead and throw all your chicken chunks. Now I par cook my chicken so it stays very separated. You know, everybody has their own way of doing it, but that's how I do it. And so I'm just gonna go in here with a fork and break this up a little because I want it kind of shredded. It's a little easier if you raw pack. It doesn't, it kind of shreds a little bit easier. Okay, so get the chicken all mashed up how I want it. I don't mind if I get a few chunks because that just says, hey, you got a bite of chicken, right? Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead with the green chilies and onions. Put that in there. That's going in our mix. Okay, let me get this. And I love leftovers, so you know this is gonna be fantastic for leftovers. All right, so now that I've got that, I've got my enchilada sauce. I'm just gonna pour about a half a cup in there and see how this comes out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. See, you want it kind of loose. Go ahead and break up your pieces of chicken if they're too chunky. You can do that anytime, actually. And then all the chicken gets flavored, and when it goes in the tortilla, it's fantastic. Okay, that's plenty of that. Now I'm gonna use some red pepper flakes, because you know I like it spicy, but not too spicy. This is gonna be a, that's probably a pinch for sure. I'm also gonna give it a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, and now chipotle powder. And I love chipotle. I almost put canned chipotle, but I got outvoted. So a heaping teaspoon, and then we're gonna give it a taste. I wanna make sure that I've got the right ratio. And here comes the ranch. Now I buy this in bulk at Costco, and I want a little bit of that ranch flavor in here as well. So a heaping tablespoon of ranch, and we'll give it a taste test and see what we have. If we need more chipotle, we'll put more chipotle in there. If we don't, we're gonna start wrapping tortillas. And I don't measure a lot, so I'm measuring for you so you can actually duplicate this, but this is plenty for 2 to 4 people, honestly. I'm trying to do it for 2. It's a little hard to do it smaller than this. Okay, I think I've got it incorporated. Let's give it a little taste test and see what we got. Break that piece of chicken up. Okay. Okay, I want a little bit of the pepper and the onion too. All right, little taste test. Oh, it's good. Oh my gosh. There's some back heat. I don't think it needs anything else. Honestly, that is delicious. Okay, my filling is done. I totally expected to have to add more chipotle. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Okay, now I've got 2 different kinds of cheeses here. I've got jack cheese and I've got some grated cheddar. I've grated both of these myself. It's a better bargain to do that for yourself. And now we're gonna go ahead, and these are gonna be small little enchiladas. Now I'm gonna spray the inside of my baking dish with some non-stick spray. We're gonna load these up. I'm not gonna fold the ends over. These are gonna be open-ended, just like that. And I changed dishes. I went ahead and put this in a different dish. This is a small 8 by 12, something like that. So your reserved amount of cream cheese and cream of mushroom, you're gonna spread that out on top of your enchiladas. And this made 6 taco shell sized enchiladas. And again, I'm using the low carb tortillas, so it's not a big carb load. high fiber, low carb, yay. Okay, and that's the perfect amount. And this is how you can make really delicious enchiladas, and not a huge batch. You know, usually I cook a whole chicken, I make, you know, 4 lasagna pans full, and I gotta freeze them. And this way I don't have, I have, you know, basically a cup and a half. If you take the broth out, it's about a cup and a half of chicken. You could do this with leftover rotisserie chicken if you had it, but I like using my home canned pantry stuff. And really, it didn't cost me much to put this together because I'm using it at yesterday's prices. Okay, once you get that all on, then you're gonna go ahead with some cheese. I'm gonna put some jack cheese on here. It's cheesy. And who doesn't like to be cheesy? My goodness. These are great for, you know, those alternative holiday dishes. Sometimes you don't feel like having a holiday dish, or it's a hectic night of shopping. This is a wonderful dish to put together in so little time. Okay, and the rest of my cheddar is going right on top, and there you go. This is gonna go in a 350-degree oven until it's just bubbly. Everything is cooked, but you want it bubbly, and the tortillas will start to brown, the cheese will kind of start to brown, and there you go. Delicious. And this, honestly, this is enough for 3 people, but we're gonna have dinner, and I say we, I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'll probably package these up and put them in the freezer for later. So there you go, in a 350-degree oven. All right. Okay guys, so I dished up 1 enchilada, and I'm gonna have this with a side of black beans, but home canned black beans, but I'm gonna probably cut this in half and not eat the whole thing, just because that's a lot of food for me. But let's see what we got. I can tell it's crispy on, a little bit crispy on the bottom and on the sides, and yummy, oh my gosh. Okay, oh, my mouth is watering. And I probably could have let this set a little bit longer, but look at that. I mean, who doesn't want a bite of that goodness? It's so lava hot. I don't know what I'm thinking. Can you see the steam wafting off of that? And the smell wafting? Whew, baby. Okay. Going in for YouTube. Oh, look. Yeah, it's way hot. So my filling is kind of smooshing out. I don't care. I'm really curious about these tortillas for the most part, because if I can get away with this with low carb tortillas, that's the way I'll make them from now on. All right, here's a bite. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I don't care what kind of tortilla it's wrapped in. That is absolutely phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be a bigger bite. Holy cow. The heat in the chipotle is just perfect. The cheese, everything mellows it out. It's just fantastic. I hope that you try this. Look at that. I hope you try this. Pull this stuff out of your pantry. I had the home canned chicken. You could certainly use leftover chicken from a rotisserie chicken, or you could, you know, poach off some chicken if you wanted to. I prefer to use what I've got, and I know what's in there. I know that there wasn't anything that added to the recipe that I couldn't deal with. And anyway, so guys, I hope it inspires you to go ahead and try these enchiladas. They're delicious. I love the low carb tortilla, honestly. It got crispy where it needed to, and it's soft where it also needed to be. And the chilies from Thrive, I'm just gonna tell you, this is gonna be one of my all-time favorites. And this is really a small batch of enchiladas compared to what I normally do. You're gonna love this. Oh my gosh. Creamy ranch, Chipotle. You can taste all of it. It's delicious. So I hope you try this. I hope you use your home canned pantry stuff and things that you have in the refrigerator that I had to use and in my extended pantry. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time for another delicious recipe. And if you freeze enchiladas, let me know in the comment section how well they come out, because I haven't done it in so long. I forget how well they hold up when you thaw them out and reheat them. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe. Actually, tomorrow we've got some dehydrating stuff going on, and after that, we might even have a pantry tour. If you want a pantry tour, give me a thumbs up and let me know.